Pictures, you've said.
No,
Somebody
you don't do that. You're not allowed to
You
do
don't take
that.
pictures of people's cars.
Can you keep your distance?
Welcome to the Cops News. Over here, we break down encounters between the public and the police. We examine the law, the conduct, and the context so you know your rights, their responsibilities, and where the line is drawn. Thanks to Matt for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below. In this episode, Auditor Matt is outside a police station filming parked police vehicles when officers step out and instantly turn a non-issue into an ego test. Instead of recognizing a lawful activity and moving on, they crowd him, interrogate him, and try to manufacture authority where none exists. Matt doesn't posture or get flustered. He calmly dismantles their position, pins them to the law, and removes every angle they rely on. With nothing left to stand on, the encounter ends the only way it can. The officers back off and walk away, exposed by their own overreach.
You're taking pictures of police cars and other cars though, can I? Why are you doing that?
It's a hobby. I like cars.
Okay.
It's an Audi TT, it's not just a car, is it?
But it's somebody's car that doesn't know that you're taking a photo of them. It's not
And
right.
if I've got a Mazda RX-8 and people do it and not take pictures of my car, that's what you do.
Right.
If a Porsche pulled up and there was loads of people taking pictures of it, would you?
This isn't a desirable car and you've took a picture of that.
And?
Okay, but you've just said you're taking pictures of nice cars.
And police cars and fire engines and ambulances.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Just
Well,
asking what the purpose is.
Somebody. The pictures, you've said.
No,
Somebody
you don't do
around-
that. You're not allowed
You
to
don't
do
take
that.
pictures of people's cars.
Can you keep your distance?
You need to stop taking pictures of
I
police
don't need to
vehicles.
say. I don't at all. Let's do it for a hobby. I do this regularly. What on earth?
Videoing me.
I am. What on earth law book have you been reading?
We've come out because somebody's been taking pictures of police vehicles.
And?
So we have come out to ask you why you are taking
And I've told you
pictures.
twice now.
Right,
There's
you're-
pictures on here of my wife with no clothes on, etc., etc. You're not going to be looking through that.
From the first exchange, officers treat Matt like guilt is already established. Their questions aren't about understanding. They're designed to pressure and provoke. Filming parked police cars is illegal, but the tone is accusatory from the start. Matt doesn't explain himself or seek permission for something he's entitled to do. He holds a line between lawful activity and police curiosity, and that refusal frustrates them. When authority fails, intimidation takes over. Officers step into his space, not for safety, but to assert dominance. Matt doesn't react or retreat. He holds his position and forces the encounter back onto the absence of any real power. The moment intimidation replaces justification, the balance flips, and it's the officers who end up exposed.
It's a very strange thing to do, posting
It is
pictures of your
not
police
strange
station.
at all. Not whatsoever.
well,
It might be strange to you, but it's not strange to the general public
Right, well,
who...
we're going to ask you to stop videoing, please.
No.
Yes.
I'm doing a documentary on for YouTube on the police.
Regarding what?
Abuse of Antisocial Behavior Act, abuse of Section 43, just generally police abusing powers.
Hey, mate.
I don't give me details out, not personal.
Well, you're taking, with most respect, you're taking photographs or video of people's cars.
People do it in my
That
car.
aren't yours.
That people do that in my car. And I don't have a problem with it, it's a nice
For
car.
all I know, you could be planning on stealing them.
Well, when I steal them, arrest me.
Well, no, I'll take your details.
Take-
back.
No, I'm not giving me details. I don't have to give my details. Do you actually know the law? I'm allowed to film. You're going to get
Show me what you've recorded.
You're going to get
Right,
yourself in a
alright.
whole lot of bother if you do that.
Show me what you've recorded, and if it's totally innocent, then that'll be fine. Why won't you show me what you've recorded?
Because there's pictures of here that aren't suitable for other people to see.
Once intimidation fails, the focus shifts to silencing the camera. Matt explains he records to expose misuse of powers like the Antisocial Behavior Act and Section 43. And the irony is, they immediately start proving his point, instead of disengaging. They treat criticism itself as justification to interfere. That's why they reach for his details and try to see what he's recorded. Both moves are about control, not law. You don't know personal details for exercising a lawful right, and officers don't get to inspect footage just because it makes them uncomfortable. Matt refusing is an obstruction. It's correct. The moment police try to regulate recording instead of their own conduct, they stop enforcing the law and start reacting to accountability.
Cars you've taken pictures of.
No, you've got no right to.
Yes, I do. You've got no right to.
Excuse me.
You've got no right to
Excuse
take
me.
pictures of vehicles.
Do you want to follow your code of practice? This is not in your code of practice.
Code of practice.
You do not look through people's phones without a warrant. You do not tell people to stop taking
not the
pictures
code
of.
of practice, mate.
Excuse me. You do not tell people to stop taking pictures of cars. Okay, you don't do it. And if you were going to follow through on this, you're going to find yourself in a whole lot of bother, and you will be educated. I don't have to give my name.
Yeah,
I don't even have to talk to you.
An offence, so give me your name.
Right, what offence have I committed? What offence have I committed?
Taking pictures of people's cars.
Right, so what offence have I committed? That's an offence. What offence have I committed? Everyone wants to know what offence I've committed. Thousands of people want to know what offence I've committed.
I'm sure thousands of people don't.
Oh, has anyone got a phone they can check, and I'll show you?
When Matt tells the officer to follow his own code of practice, the response is pure bluff. You tell me what my code of practice is. That isn't confidence, it's exposure. Officers don't get to improvise the law and dare the public to educate them. Matt then calmly draws the boundary they keep edging toward. You don't look through someone's phone without a warrant, and the bravado evaporates instantly. That's when the fallback appears. You've committed an offense, so you have to give your name. Matt asks the only question that matters. What offense? And the silence that follows says everything. No statute, no allegation, no explanation, because there isn't one. The demand for details wasn't grounded in law. It was an attempt to force compliance after every other angle failed. When an officer can't name the offense they're relying on, the power they're asserting doesn't exist.
The police officer said to you, what if they stopped you and said...
Have a look at my video of Wigan. I'm showing you, offering you proof. I'm offering you proof. They've said they've said, all right, no problem.
Really?
They said, what you doing?
Come out and said,
They said,
yes, it's okay, feel free.
Why wouldn't they? Why?
Because it's very strange behaviour.
Strange isn't a crime.
We are asking why you are taking pictures of our police vehicles.
I've just told you. I'm lawfully allowed to.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Gives you the right to take pictures of people's cars?
No, more importantly, what law stops me from doing it? Tell me that law, please. Could you answer that question? What law?
Are you live streaming now?
No.
You just said to me that thousands of people are watching this.
They will watch this.
Right. So you intend to put people's details of cars to thousands of people for no reason?
My car's on YouTube.
That's not your car. First of all, you said
I never
you were
said.
interested
Did I
in-
say that was my car?
First of all, I know it's not your car because I know whose car that is.
Right. So I didn't say it was my
You've got
car.
registration on you.
Calling Matt's filming strange behavior isn't a justification. It's a tell. Strange is what gets used when there's no offense to point to. Matt's reply, strange isn't a crime, lands because it exposes a gap in their thinking. Policing isn't a personality test where lawful behavior becomes suspicious just because an officer wouldn't do it themselves. The follow-up question finishes a mistake. What gives you the right to film people's cars? That's not how rights work in public. You don't need a law giving permission to film. You need a law prohibiting it, and there isn't one. When the officer can't name a restriction, the argument collapses into opinion dressed up as authority. At that point, the issue isn't legality at all.
I don't put the registrations. If someone asks me not to,
Listen, right, we'll start again, right? When I first asked you what you were doing, you said, I've got an interest in vehicles.
yeah,
Right, now it's something completely different. You've got an interest in police cars. So
Yeah.
why are you taking pictures of cars
For
which aren't police cars?
abuse of power.
I do
or
both.
Abusive antisocial behaviour or something. What did he say?
it's a documentary for YouTube. That's what the police vehicles are for.
About what?
Police abusing Section 43,
Okay.
Section 5 and 50 of PACE. Why are you telling me that I have to stop filming cars? Why? What law's that? Can
Well,
you
I
just
find it very concerning that you're outside a police station recording vehicles.
Right, I'm just asking you what law that is where I'm not allowed to film police cars.
I haven't said you've broken a law yet.
You
What
just said
saying
I'm
is,
not allowed.
I'm finding it very difficult because to understand why you're doing that outside a police station.
Right, for a fact, a basic fact you don't need to understand. I'm allowed to do it, that's all you need to
Well, you're
understand.
not.
Yes, I am. What law stops me?
So you're
law stops me?
with someone recording your car and put it on YouTube.
I think my Fiesta was a bit weird, but my Mazda, yes. It is on YouTube, in fact.
The officer shifts again, this time claiming the problem is putting vehicle registrations online. That isn't a rule. It's another retreat. Registration plates aren't private data, and they don't become protected just because an officer doesn't like where a video might end up. Police vehicles display plates publicly every day on roads, in car parks, on CCTV and dash cams. Treating it as an issue only when someone films deliberately isn't about privacy. It's about control. What really stands out is how the objection keeps moving. First it's filming, then it's why he's filming, then it's no law was broken but you can't do it, and now it's registrations. None of these positions stand on their own. So they're stacked one after another, hoping something sticks. Matt doesn't chase each excuse. He lets them collapse under their own weight.
You are taking videos. There's one here of a lady walking down the street because she couldn't resist taking a video of the Andrex puppy in Southport. And you've got the lady in as well. She's not consented to be in video.
She doesn't need to.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. What law's that?
Consented to be videoed.
What law's that? Explain that law.
Explain
that law.
You're walking your dog here.
And? Oh my God, you're not going to arrest me for walking my dog here.
But videoing it and...
Are you having a laugh? Do you realise how daft you're making yourself sound?
So that's not of police.
What's it got to do with you, what I video?
That's not of police. It says Wigan Police Station, and then you've got your dog on there.
You'll never make a real police officer if this is the best you can do. Will you? Support officer.
A real one.
Yeah.
It's a bit condescending, isn't it?
Well, you've been doing it to me. What's your name and collar number?
It's there. You can see it.
What if I can't read?
Have to give you his name,
Yes, he does, because I know the law. Unlike you's lot. What's your name, please? And what station?
I have to give you my collar number.
What station are you based at?
Corn Police Station.
Sorry?
Corn Police Station.
Right, and what's your name, please? It's your policy. It's your policy.
Huh?
It's your policy.
I don't have to give you my name.
It is your policy. You'll be getting retrained if you do not give me your name. I'll ask you one more time.
Are you retraining me?
Someone will be retraining you on your policy. You might be laughing now, but you won't be laughing soon. What's your name, please? I'll ask you one last time. It's your policy to provide your name. What's your name, please? PC. I'm asking you nicely.
It's PC4454.
And what's your name, please?
Watching Matt's past footage just gives officers another chance to invent rules. One claims a woman in a previous video didn't consent to being filmed, ignoring that she appeared briefly while Matt was recording his dog. Consent isn't required in public, and the officer knows it. That's why she can't name a single law to back the claim. The silence that follows isn't awkward. It's exposure. Matt then puts the scrutiny back where it belongs and asks for the officer's name. This time, the refusal matters. Unlike members of the public, officers are required by policy to identify themselves during interactions like this. Matt isn't guessing. He knows the standard, and so, do they? Refusing to give a name isn't about safety. It's about avoiding traceability once it's clear the encounter hasn't gone their way. When officers won't stand behind their authority with a name, it tells you exactly how confident they are.
Right, I'll be finding out why you're not providing your name to the public.
I'm trying to find out why you're recording people.
Because I feel like it.
Taking pictures outside a police station.
I've explained why, and now I'm not telling you it over and over.
You've given a few different reasons.
I'm not going to keep telling you why I've done it. From now on, the only thing you need to know is that I'm allowed to do it, and there's nothing you can do that can stop me, so I suggest you go away, because I'm getting annoyed now. You're really annoying. You come out, you pretend you know the law. Either A, you do not know the law, or B, you are abusing it. Which is it?
Which law am I abusing?
Right, I'm not allowed to film police cars. What law is that? I bet this is the last I see of these guys, isn't it? Because they're going to get educated now. Is it true I'm not allowed to film police cars? Yes, you did. I've got it all on video. I have it all on video. You need to have a word with all these three. Thank you. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Muppet.
The ending is telling because nothing is actually concluded. There's no explanation, no clarification of powers, and no attempt to justify what just happened. The officers are simply recalled inside. That kind of abrupt disengagement doesn't signal resolution. It signals risk management. Someone higher up has clocked that the interaction is creating more problems than it's solving. What this moment really highlights is preparation versus assumption. Matt knew the legal boundaries and stayed firmly within them. The officers, by contrast, relied on confidence, tone, and shifting explanations rather than settled law. Each time one claim fell apart, it had to be replaced with another until there was nothing left that could be safely asserted at all. And that's why the walkaway matters. Not as a victory, but as an outcome. No offense was identified, no power was lawfully exercised, and no position remained defensible. When authority ends an encounter by retreat rather than resolution, it reveals something uncomfortable. The law wasn't on their side, and continuing would only have made that clearer. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it, and subscribe to support the channel and help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight. I'm the Cops News. This was episode 5.